Let's find out how you can win this money. Let's do it. Because tonight could be your chance. Lotto's $80 million Powerball jackpot is ready to go off.
Matt Hart from The Lot joins us now from Brisbane. Beautiful Brizzy. Matt, good morning to you. $80 million, a huge prize. Talk us through it.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Yeah, it's going to be a huge draw tonight. It's the biggest draw so far in 2022. Don't worry, I've got my ticket. I'm more than happy to take it off your hands, Australia. If someone wins Division 1 tonight, they'll not only win $80 million, but they'll also share the title of Australia's third biggest lottery winner ever. So it's going to be busy. We expect about a quarter of Australians to have an entry in their hands before the draws close tonight.
It's the only time we're coming third is really not so bad, I think. Matt, I don't think you are eligible to win because you work for The Lot. But anyway, you've been busy crunching some data there. Who has the best chance of taking out the jackpot? There's the argument I have with my wife all the time, which she plays online. I'm like, no, you've got to go to the newsagents. The lucky newsagents have the winning tickets.
Well, yes, I mean, I don't want to cause any conflict between you and your wife, but we do know from from last year that about 2/3 of the Division 1 winning entries were purchased at an outlet. But if we look back over the last 5 years, 76 Division 1 wins worth more than $2.2 billion. We know that Powerball winners we had those people with the initial of D, like David, for example, took home about 10% of the Powerball wins.
I'll take 10%
Guys took home about 2/3 of the Powerball wins.
And male.
New South Wales players.
Men were more highly represented among the winners?
They were. 2/3 were males. But you might remember last year there was that great story with the last $80 million draw where it was a syndicate of 55 women from a Perth gym shared the $80 million.
Yeah.
So
great story.
Don't be discouraged by that.
Good.
Can I ask you another question,
now,
Matt?
New South Wales players.
Matt, can I ask you another question? Are you more likely to win? I'm asking for a friend. If you do like the random numbers at these newsagents, or if you go in with your
own numbers?
Well, last year, 10 of the 14 Powerball Division 1 wins were from quick pick entries, so that's where the lottery terminal did the heavy lifting.
Wow.
So, because I feel like, you're probably biased. If you mark a coupon, you sort of go, oh, there's no way 24 and 25 are going to be drawn, but sometimes it does. So, quick picks have been successful.
So to increase my chances, I'll send my husband to an outlet with a quick pick.
That's it.
Okay.
Is he a Capricorn as well? Because
my wife's a Capricorn.
No,
oh my God, I'm going to win. Oh my
You're
God.
right. You're not going to be here tomorrow.
God, I'm a guy. I'm in New South Wales. My wife's a Capricorn, and I like quick picks.
You're inflating his.
Oh my God. Guys, it's been
sense.
nice knowing you. This has been the best.
Just don't put your cart before your horse.
Tonight.
That's all I'm
Okay, call me tonight.
Okay, what better than winning 80 million but
Oh,
receiving a personal... It's not all about you, David. Receiving a personal congratulations from you. Do you get to make those life-changing calls? And if not you, then who does? And what is that like as a job?
Yeah, I do. So it is pretty cool. I get a little bit nervous because, if we have an $80 million winner tonight, I'll be a little bit nervous because I'm about to call someone. They may have no idea they've won, and I feel like I'm going to rock their world a little bit if they pick up the phone. And, you do have this little time with them, and you hear their hopes and their dreams, and they always talk about, who they're going to share the prize with. So it's a really sweet moment. But I get a bit nervous because I really want them to pick up the phone and discover that news.
So did you get to call the women in Perth, the gym syndicate? Did you get to make that phone call?
Sadly, I didn't, and that was an unregistered one, so they sort of had to come forward and claim the prize themselves. So,
if it doesn't go off tonight, Matt, what's next week's jackpot going to be?
Well, if for some strange reason you don't win it tonight, David, and I cannot see how that you don't, but anyway, if you don't...
You basically said I'm going.
It's going to go... it should go to like 100 million, 120 million, which starts to get into sort of potential record-breaking territory for Powerball. We haven't seen Powerball go above 80 million in about 2.5 years, so we'll have to wait and see what happens tonight.
Okay.
Dooly.
Matt, thank you very much. We appreciate those stats and insights, and we will hopefully be talking to you with some very good news tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
And
Thanks,
in the meantime, I think you might just need to lower your expectations.
Turn my phone off silent. Just saying.
For the first time ever.